Hi everyone, this is Ismail from CompuTec. In this video, we will explore smart actions in CompuTec WebUp and demonstrate how they can make the SAP Business One web client more interactive and process aware. So let's go to sales order and load one record. And in WebUp Manager, let's go to smart actions. Unlike view actions, which are triggered by document level events, smart actions can be connected directly to controls such as buttons, fields, and date pickers. Here we have prepared 4 practical examples. The first is business partner snapshot. In this example, we use BP snapshot actions with the combination of configurations in the system. And to show you this, I will go to version 6 and preview. And in version 6, you will see a new button here called BP snapshot. And this button has been added during this configuration. And this is a custom button. And behind this button, if you scroll down for any control, you will see the events SAP Business One exposes. So in this case, for this button, we have press event, and we linked our smart action to this press event. And after we press, this smart action will be triggered. Smart actions may have parameters, which means that while building your smart actions, you define some action parameters and you use these parameters directly in your code so that while calling this smart action, we can pass the value to this parameter. So in this case, when we click on this button, we will pass the card code from data model, which means that from the screen, we will pass this to card code parameter. And let's click and see what happens with this button. With a single click, this action uses the current business partner code to retrieve account, credit, open order, delivery, and contact information through the service layer. This gives user a quick customer overview without leaving the sales order. Okay. Our second example is weekend delivery. Warning. This is a validation on user interface when we are in edit mode and go to delivery date. And when we change the delivery date, as you can see, this is standard behavior. But when we set a weekend, system just prompts a warning and just also propose the date earliest following day to be set in the field. Okay. This is on the warning, but what you can do as well, you can automatically set this suggested date. This is a simple example of connecting conditional logic directly to a field event. So let's go back to browse mode. Okay. The next action creates a follow-up activity with a due date 1 week from today. To be able to group this kind of actions, I have created a menu button, which you can see here, quick actions. And this is also a custom control. And under this menu button, I can create my actions. And this follow-up within 1 week is just a simple click button, which will trigger this smart action. And this smart action will create an activity automatically and link the both current business partner and sales order to this activity to reduce manual work and keeping the follow-up connected to its business context. So let's try it out. We will click on quick actions and hit follow up within 1 week button. And once we do that, system returns success message that the activity has been created and number is 69. And if we go to related activities now, you'll see that 69 has been created. And this 69 is linked to business partner and sales order document. And also in the end date, you can see that system set 1 week later. Okay, so the next business case is quickly adding business partner to a watch list. So this is gonna be a second option under quick actions. And if you go to smart actions, this is action number 4. Okay. And of course, behind these buttons here, so let's find them. Add BP to watch list. You will see the event press, and we added this smart action to the button. And not all smart actions needs to have a parameter, so it may not have it. In this case, we don't have parameter. And now when I press this add BP to watch list, it's gonna ask for confirmation if you would like to add this customer to watch list. And if you click on yes, you will see that now this is added. And if you click on next time, in this case, you will see that it returns it's already in the list. So now if we go to business partner, and go to properties, you will see that system marked property 1 as checked. And that's because I wanted to check this, and I will consider the property 1 is for watch list. So you can define this process based on your requirement. So let's go back. Each smart action can be defined once and connected to the relevant control and event. Parameters and data model values allow the same logic to work with current business context instead of relying on hard-coded information. And when we hit Add Smart Action button, you will see 3 different scopes. Global means that you can use this smart action for any type of object in web client. So once you add this smart action here, this will appear also in other objects. If you select object, this is gonna be available only for the current object, which is sales order right now. And you can define once and use it for sales order objects. And local means that this smart action is only for this view, and even in another view you won't be able to see the smart action you define in local level. And after you select your scope and define your smart action, below you will define your script, and it's simple script, and you can use our parameter helper, which will return also the parameters available that you can use. And also with right click on the screen, you can insert some predefined snips. With CompuTec WebUp Smart Actions, validations, information retrieval, master data updates, and business operations can all be triggered directly from SAP Business One web client interface. Thank you for listening.